One iced coffee for table number 16. There was a rush inside the cafe today. During weekends, it gets so hard to manage the customers that extra staff has to appoint for work. You picked the order of table 16 and walked, but your feet trapped in middle and you were about to fall forward, but someone caught you at the right moment, preventing you from falling. Unfortunately, the coffee spilled on him instead. You quickly straightened yourself and looked at him concerned. "I'm so sorry, sir." "It's okay," he said, jerking the drops of thick coffee off of his shirt. "Please forgive me. Wait, I'll do something." You placed the tray on the table and took out your handkerchief. It would help. You tried to wipe the stain from his shirt, but it spreaded more than before, making his white shirt look creamy. You stopped. "Oh no, I'm sorry. What do I do?" He was just calmly looking at you with a soft smile on his face. He found you adorable and cute that it seems to be the love at first sight. "I will simply change my shirt. It's not a big deal." You lift up your face to look at him as he was taller than you. "No, it's my mistake. I'll compensate you for the dry cleaning." One thing about you is that you never owe anyone. No matter how hard life is for you or doing well or not, but you never take help, and if you do, you pay it back without looking back. The guy was pretty impressed by your attitude. "Then you can clean it by yourself if you are okay." Just saying. You think for a while, but then got agreed. "Okay, I'll try to finish the work here as soon as possible. You can go and change. Give the shirt to me and I'll return you after cleaning it." You were so surprised to see that this guy waited for you outside the cafe the whole time while you were finishing your work. Right now you are washing his shirt in the basin, trying to get rid of that stain, and he is standing there shirtless. It would be a lie if you say you didn't melt it seeing his perfectly built up body. He is way too handsome that you were thinking about his girlfriend or future partner if he still doesn't have any. "It's a favorite shirt. I'm sorry for ruining it." You were trying not to look at him as the air was already awkward around you both, but it wasn't happening. You couldn't help yourself from looking at his reflection in the mirror. You felt a little bit nervous when he headed towards the door and locked it. You were already embarrassed and scared to be inside the men's washroom and hoping that no one comes at this moment. Right then somebody knocked and your heart dropped as you looked at him, but like an unbothered person he answered. "Be right out." A sigh of relief left from your mouth. The stain finally disappeared. "It's clean now." You turned towards him and swallowed before looking away as he walked near you. "You can take my jacket because it's so cold outside. You must be freezing." He took the shirt from your hands and you both were so close to each other that you could smell his scent, and it was addictive. You were catching feelings for this man whom you met a few hours ago and now locked up inside the men's washroom. "I'm alright. I don't feel cold because I am hot, ain't I?" Your cheeks started burning as you could feel butterflies in your stomach. You were not sure where to look. He chuckled. "Thanks for this," he said, referring to the shirt. "By the way, can I ask your name?" His sudden question made you more nervous than you already were. "Ryan. Kim Ryan." You had no idea why you felt the urge to tell him your name. "Kim Ryan. Beautiful name, just like you." Your cheeks again turned pink as you were blushing hard by his every word that was coming out of his mouth. You also wanted to know his name. "And you?" "Jungkook." And you can give me any name that you would like to call me. You smiled shyly and looked down. Do you know that you are flirting with me? Yes, and I want to know if it's working. He couldn't help but to chuckle and looked at the other side. To hide that blush on your face away from him. I guess it is working. You were about to say something, but his phone rang in middle. You noticed he looked a bit annoyed getting disturbed like that. He checked the caller ID and put it back in his pocket before looking at you. I would love to meet you again and we will definitely continue our conversation. Hoping for it, he smiled and you both walked outside the washroom. You realized how many people were waiting outside and they gave both of you disgusting look to not care about anything and locked in the washroom as if you owned this place. Jungkook's heart dropped when he saw the picture in his hands. He couldn't take his eyes off of that picture as he was unable to figure out what's actually happening. Daughter of Kim So-young. You have to kill her as per your father's order. Jungkook slowly looked at him. Why her? Why what she did? Daniel scrunched his forehead, completely confused by his reaction. Why are you talking like you don't know anything? She's the daughter of our biggest enemy who backstabbed your father. He spent 12 years in jail because of him and his wife. Your mother died without having a look of him. You deprived for a mother's love. Yes, but what she has to do with all this? Why can't we just kill him instead? Daniel exhaled. He was confused with the way Jungkook was talking right now. Why he suddenly changed his statement when he was ready to do anything to take his father's revenge. She is his biggest weakness, just like how he made your father experience the pain of losing his loved ones. Mr. John wants to make him taste his own medicine. Don't worry, the work won't be hard for you because she doesn't live with her father and works in a cafe, although she is under the watch of her father, but we will handle it. It should not take more than a day, and after that your father wants to meet you. He left from there while Jungkook slowly looked at your picture just now. He was so happy to find a girl whom he fell in love at first sight, and now she is the one he is ordered to take away her life. He never thought he would meet the love of his life like this, but it's hard and almost impossible for him to not follow his father's order. Welcome to the Pickup Cafe. What would you like to have? You paused when you saw your current favorite person who just made you so crazy with just one meeting that you can't stop thinking about him. A wide smile appeared on your face. Jungkook, hi. He wanted to smile but it barely came out. He pretended to be all fine but you noticed he is not cheerful like your first meeting. How are you? His cheerful voice sounded dull today. I'm good, but what happened to you? Are you sick or did something happen? He swallowed the lump before speaking. Nothing happened to me, just missed you. Again, he made you blush even though you weren't sure what intention he was saying that. Let's have a coffee together. You happily started making coffee, unaware of the fact that this man whom you have already given a big place in your heart is ordered to kill you. You're looking a bit off today, as if something has happened, or maybe you're not alright. He looked at you for some time, admiring your face and how you're concerning about him. And how are you so sure? We just met yesterday and don't know anything about each other. He was waiting for your reply, something that he's expecting you to say, something that can make him fall for you more crazily, something that can make him want to protect you to the extent that he'll go against his father. Sometimes you meet a person and you just click. You're comfortable with them and you don't have to pretend to be anyone or anything. I just don't know when and how, but I feel like I got to know you even though I don't. I'm just feeling. You found yourself comfortable with me? Did I become that someone? He said, looking into your eyes. You don't know how you have got so much courage that you're not hesitate to express your feelings to him. I trusted a stranger when I was alone in the washroom with him. I told him my name without thinking twice. I felt happier than ever to see him again. What do you think it is? He just flashed a warm smile. Jungkook confessed his feelings for you because he was sure that he's in love with you. He never felt something like this for someone like he does with you. And the same with you. Days passed and when Jungkook didn't report to his father, he was angry and he ordered his men to find out where Jungkook is currently because he was nowhere to be found. Jungkook knew that if he didn't finish the work he had told, then his father will, and that's why he took you to a safe place with him. He's now ready to go against his father to protect his lover. You left your father's place after graduating from high school and started living your own life. You came to know about your father's work which he always hid from you. He doesn't want his daughter to know that her father is a gangster. But unfortunately you did, and that's why you left him. It's raining. You extended your hand in the open, letting the raindrops hitting your skin. Jungkook was just looking at you with a soft smile on his face. You looked at him and suddenly sprinkled water on him. What are you doing? I don't like rain, he said, wiping his face. What? You don't like rain? He hummed. I'm sorry, Mr. Jungkook, but you can't stay away from the rain if you love a girl like me. You grabbed his hand and dragged him outside. The rain was heavy and you both drenched in rain in no time. You looked at Jungkook with a bright smile on your face while he was feeling strange. He's falling for you day by day. He has no idea what is happening to him, and each day he wants you more than ever. He grabbed your hand before pulling you towards him and pressed his lips against yours. He let go of your hand and cupped your face gently to deepen the kiss. This is your first kiss and you never thought it feels so good. Today you were so happy and that's why you decided to cook something new for Jungkook. He has gone out for some time and whenever he goes out he always tells you not to open the door without confirming that it's him. You want to know why he always gets so worried and protective for you. He acts like someone would take you away from him if he left you alone. Your hand stopped mixing the cookie dough when you heard a bell. You knew it would be Jungkook because he usually come back in less time. You opened the door without making sure it's Jungkook or someone else and that was the biggest mistake you made. Daniel was there with few of his men and from past few days he's the one who was searching where Jungkook has kept you. After he made sure Jungkook left from there, he sent his man behind him just to make sure he won't be able to come back on time and he came here to take you with him. Won't you invite us inside? You took few steps back because they were already inside and you knew you can't do anything. Who are you and why did you come here? He chuckled and took few steps ahead. A good friend of your lover and enemies of your father. But I don't think you should be afraid of us. You're already living with one of your father's enemy who by the way is here to kill you but don't know why he didn't do his work yet. Stop it and get lost from here, he chuckled. You're seriously amazing. Now I know why Jungkook doesn't want to kill you but don't worry, I'm not like him. You were telling your mind that he's just trying to manipulate you and nothing else. No matter what, Jungkook can never do that and he didn't either. If you're done with your then get lost. An evil smirk appeared on Daniel's face. Not like this, baby girl. Let me see what is special in you that John Jungkook went against his father. Jungkook was startled to see the door open, but his heart dropped when he came inside the house. He saw things were messed up and some stuff was lying on the floor. He came in the kitchen and saw a bowl on the floor and the batter that you were preparing is now everywhere on the floor. This happened when you tried to defend yourself, but it didn't work. No way, it can't be true. He quickly ran outside as his heart was pumping so fast. He knew who is behind this. He got a call from Daniel which he answered in no time. Daniel laughed on the other side. That's the same madness your dad wanted in you for becoming the heir of his empire that he built up, but unfortunately, you don't deserve it. Your lover is here with me. I think only this much hint is enough for you to find out where you have to come and also be a little fast if you want to see her alive. If you really love your life, then you better don't do anything or else get ready to see the gate of hell. Daniel cut the call while Jungkook ran towards his car. What did you exactly do to him, huh? He was never like this. He was dying to take revenge of his mother's death, but now he backed off. What actually are you? He came closer to you and tried to grab your chin, but you turn your face to the other side. No matter whether you decide to stay away from your father, but that blood is still inside you and also the attitude. But don't worry, everything is coming to an end. You, your father, and your lover. His ugly smirk was making you feel disgusting by his presence. You are inviting your death by yourself. You should be the one who need to be careful, cause it's going to be the end of you. He slapped you so hard that you felt a strong, burning sensation and his fingers visible on your cheek. I don't think I can wait to kill you with my own hands, but I need to. I need to wait until I make sure I win. A tear fell down from your eyes. He got up and dialed a number before walking away. Yes, boss. No, she's still alive and we are waiting for Janko. Don't worry, he will see her death in front of his own eyes.